I didn't fail the test, I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. Instead of cursing the darkness, light a candle. Many a man thinks he is buying pleasure when he is really selling himself to it. Love your enemies, for they tell you your faults. Beware of little expenses, a small leak will sink a great ship. Keep your eyes wide open before marriage, half shut afterwards. He that lies down with dogs shall rise up with fleas. Laziness travels so slowly that poverty soon overtakes it. There are 3 things extremely hard: steal a diamond, and to know oneself. When you are finished changing, you're finished. If you would know the value of money, go and try to borrow some. The Constitution only gives people the right to pursue happiness. You have to catch it yourself. When you're testing to see how deep water is, never use 2 feet. A house is not a home unless it contains food and fire, for the mind as well as the body. Be at war with your vices, at peace with your neighbors, and let every new year find you a better man. If wall printers were determined not to print anything till they were sure it would offend nobody, there would be very little printed. It takes many good deeds to build a good reputation, and only one bad one to lose it. At 20 years of age, the will reigns, at 30, the wit, and at 40, the judgment. We do not stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. You will find the key to success under the alarm clock. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. He that can have patience can have what he will. He that displays too often his wife and his wallet is in danger of having both of them borrowed. A penny saved is a penny earned. Life's biggest tragedy is that we get old too soon, and wise too late. Remember, not only to say the right thing in the right place, but far more difficult still, to leave unsaid the wrong thing at the tempting moment. Wise men don't need advice, fools won't take it. If a man empties his purse into his head, no one can take it from him. Many people die at 25 and aren't buried until they are 75. Work as if you were to live 1,000 years, play as if you were to die tomorrow. He that is good for making excuses is seldom good for anything else. You want to know the end, look at the beginning. Don't think there are no crocodiles just because the water is calm. Brothers love each other when they are equally rich. It is better to be loved than to be feared. If you climb up a tree, you must climb down the same tree. If a woman doesn't love you, she calls you brother. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. Family must look out for family. If a blind man says he will throw a stone at you, he probably has his foot on one. The wise man never takes a step too long for his leg. A flea can trouble a lion more than a lion can trouble a flea. He who doesn't clean his mouth before breakfast always complains that the food is sour. Don't be so in love that you can't tell when it's raining. When one is in love, a cliff becomes a meadow. A woman is a flower in a garden. Her husband is the fence around it. Love for something makes a man blind and deaf. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. Fear no forest, because it is dense. No matter how big a child is, he cannot deny that he was once carried on the back of a woman. If you close your eyes to facts, you will learn through accidents. To try and to fail is not laziness. He who cannot dance will say, "The drum is bad." A husband with a good wife will never be on the road without supplies. If you damage the character of another, you damage your own. Once you carry your own water, you'll remember every drop. When brothers fight to the death, a stranger inherits their father's estate. The elephant does not limp when walking on thorns. All monkeys cannot hang from the same branch.